In Jacksonville's Springfield neighborhood stands a mansion with a past straight out of a nightmare. Built in 1909, it went from a symbol of wealth to a rotting shell by the late 60s. Locals would call it the haunted house, and in 1970, that name came to life. Teenagers exploring the inside found themselves trapped in a violent crime, and not long after, a severed head was unearthed in the backyard.
All right, so about that head that was buried in the backyard, we speculate that the guy's head, or the girl's head, I'm not too sure, I gotta look it up, but I think the guy buried the head right here. I'm gonna make sure, but I do see a little plastic bag underneath that little hole.
Today, the mansion is stripped bare, gutted, and collapsing. A decaying ruin scarred by crime, fear, and decades of neglect.
Oh yeah, here we go. Now this is what I'm talking about. This is what beauty is all about. This is the front yard, y'all. And as you can see, as we look right there, of course, that's definitely not the way in because it is all boarded up, unfortunately. Let's see if we can go find another way in on the other side.
The Drew Mansion comes from one of Jacksonville, Florida's most powerful families. In the 1800s, Columbus Drew built a printing business that became a cornerstone of the city's economy. His grandson, Dr. Horace Rainsford Drew, carried on the family's reputation, practicing medicine for nearly 50 years. In 1909, he built the mansion in Springfield. The house wasn't ordinary. It had unusual features and even hosted actor Oliver Hardy for late-night billiards during Jacksonville's silent film era.
What I absolutely adore about this place is the brickwork. Let me show you. Look at the brickwork they used to use back in the day. I don't even think they do this anymore, but man, some breathtaking stuff here. And a really messed up story about this place too. I can't wait to tell you once we get inside. Here we have some outside shots of the backyard. Actually, this is the side. Let's take a look in the backyard and see what's going on. First, we gotta walk through this little signage right here. All right, let's go see what we got left behind. Whoa. This is absolutely beautiful back here. It's like almost breathtaking. It looks like at one point in time they were trying to renovate this place with new shingles for the roof. But over time, it looks like they just gave up and just left this. And as you can tell, this place is absolutely breathtaking. I love it here.
After Dr. Drew's death in 1951, the house changed hands. By the late 1960s, it was abandoned, and neighbors started calling it the haunted house. That reputation became a reality in March 1970, when 11 high school students entered the empty mansion on Friday the 13th. Inside, 2 armed men confronted them, demanding money before abducting 2 girls. The victims were later assaulted at another house, a crime that stunned Jacksonville and cemented the mansion's dark reputation.
Yeah, y'all, when I tell you the full story about this place, y'all are gonna poop your pants. I swear, it's a really messed up story. I hope you guys stick around. You're not gonna believe what I'm gonna talk about in the next few minutes of this video. It is absolutely insane.
But that wasn't the end. Later that same year, 2 children discovered a black plastic bag in the backyard. Inside was a human head. Investigators traced it to 18-year-old Michael Tiliakos, a hospital orderly at Duval Medical Center. Tiliakos admitted he had stolen the head from a cadaver he personally knew, slept beside it for the first night, then buried it behind the mansion to avoid being caught. He was arrested and charged with dealing in human remains, and I'll get more into the story later on during this exploration.
And look, you can see every single window has been completely blown out, messed up, or either boarded up. Let's go see what's back here. Yeah, we're trying to find a way inside right now actively, but it looks like every single window has been boarded up. I think we're gonna get lucky, maybe around this corner, I don't know. Stay tuned though, maybe we can spot an entry for you guys and Hopefully everything works out.
In the mid-1970s, the property was restored by the Massey family. Margaret Massey lived here until 2006, when financial problems forced her to leave. The home fell into foreclosure in 2013, with years of flooding and neglect leaving it badly damaged. In 2015, local contractor Michael Bouye purchased the mansion, promising an $800,000 restoration, but progress never came. By 2018, the property had changed hands again, and while some repairs began, the COVID-19 pandemic brought everything to a halt. Today, the Drew Mansion is gutted and deteriorating, and it remains one of Jacksonville's most notorious abandoned landmarks. Now let's go inside and see if we can find any other clues to advance the story.
Yeah, this is good. Thanks, bro.
Should have had that cheeseburger last night. That fuck.
Yep. What the fuck?
We're not children anymore.
No, we're not.
And it's so sad that this place is probably going to get demolished like tomorrow. That's nuts. What was this basement all about, though? I guess just storage for like whatever, but it is extra creepy down here. Wow. What does that say? I love axes. Danger. Huh. Looks like they had a big Ew, what is that? Looks like they had a big fire right here. That's somebody's t-shirt. What the heck? This is actually kind of amazing. It says kill, die, them, ALS. What does this even mean? This is the, oh look, this is somebody's underwear. That was unexpected, let me tell you. What do we have on this side too? Oh, this is freaky. Whoa. What the heck? And look, the floorboards, when I press them in like this, they actually like go in. They feel soft. And this is right underneath where the basement is. And I'm touching the first floor right now. And the boards are so soft. It's like you could stick your fingernail in there, it will go right through. And the foundation of this place doesn't look too healthy either. Look at this. This is like cracking from underneath the slab. Yeah, so this foundation isn't that good looking.
Yeah, Oliver Hardy was a very famous guy in Hollywood back then. He would sleep up here, and they would do a lot of like, apparently they would do drugs in here with like other actors and like famous people.
They would do drugs in this very room?
In this room downstairs. Like they would have like parties with like celebrities.
What?
But this room up here was reserved always for like the actor Oliver Hardy.
What?
Is his name, yeah.
Wow.
Yeah. But you know about the girls that were abducted here, right?
The what?
The girls that were abducted?
No.
So a couple of high school kids, they came in here to explore after it became abandoned. The two guys came in here with them.
What?
Yeah, and then the guy with the head, it's a funny story. So the guy with the head was living here at one point. He went to he worked at like a scientific lab. He stole the head from the lab. So it wasn't like somebody got killed here and that there was a head left by. The guy stole the head and brought it here, and because they were onto him, he hid the head in the backyard. He buried it. But then he got caught, so he told them where the head was.
Ugh, that's disgusting.
Yeah, and then the family in 2015, they paid $800,000 to renovate this place. But everyone says this place is cursed, and anyone that tries to buy it, they go bankrupt. But the latest thing, the reason why they're tearing it down is because this place is on a water bed, and it's sinking.
Oh.
So I don't know if you noticed at some points it felt crooked.
Yeah.
So because there's a creek nearby and the water underneath.
So the land is too marshy, is what you said.
Yeah, it's sinking. So that's why, because it is on a historic registry, but they can't keep it on there because it's just going to sink and fall apart. So that's why they're able to tear it down. That's why it's going to get torn down next week.
Whoa.
More on the backstory of the guy who assaulted the two girls. His name was Ottis Toole. He was a drifter, a predator, and a man tied to America's most horrifying crimes. the kidnapping and murder of 6-year-old Adam Walsh. His childhood was chaos, an alcoholic father who vanished, a fanatical mother, and a grandmother who worshipped Satan. They dressed him in girls' clothes, mocked him, broke him, and by 14 he snapped, killing a salesman with his bare hands. On the road, he met another man named Henry Lee Lucas, and together they carved a trail of blood across the country. Rape, robbery, murder. He even talked about a satanic cult that fed on human sacrifice. But his darkest act came in 1981, when Adam Walsh disappeared. Weeks later, only the boy's severed head was pulled from a random canal in Florida.
Adam Walsh disappeared from a Sears store in Hollywood, Florida in 1981. He had been there with his mother.
Reve said, Adam, I'll be in the lamp department 2 hours over. And he said, Mommy, I know where that is. And 10 minutes later, she returned and he was gone.
2 weeks after he vanished, fishermen found the boy's decapitated head in a canal more than 100 miles away. The rest of his body was never found.
Toole eventually confessed, spinning a web of death that spanned dozens of victims. He died rotting in prison in 1996. Years later, police closed the case for good. Adam Walsh's killer was Ottis Toole, and landed his story on America's Most Wanted TV show.
I'm going to show you this house from top to bottom. Here we go. And make sure you give a shout out to my friend Steve Ronan over there, Mo Sargi right here, first time ever.
Justin Bieber, okay, not Mo Sargi. Yeah, first time ever. What's up, guys?
I'll link them down below. Check them out. Good people.
I wish I wanted to fall in that hole. Why'd you tell me? I don't want to be safe. I want to freaking hurt myself.
No, you can't. It's a haunted curse.
No, bro, we don't want to hurt ourselves.
Mo. Yeah, the place is haunted, by the way.
It's cursed, it's haunted, it's everything.
What is down there, by the way?
That's the local pooper.
All right, y'all, so we got the front door right here. We could take a right, we can go up the stairs, or we could take a left. Let's take a left since it's the shortest part of the house. Let's go ahead and see what we got. I'm gonna go ahead and tell you the full story throughout this video, so definitely make sure you stay tuned for that. But I'm just here right now pointing out the obvious. I love this type of bay window style, and as you could tell at one time, we did have a fireplace, but it is no longer. I see remnants of a fireplace, but it is no longer, unfortunately. It almost looks like they're renovating the place too, or possibly demoing. But that's okay, I'm gonna tell you the full story in just a minute. But yeah, sad to say, but I think this might be a demo site that we're on. Okay, now it's getting kind of creepy in here because it's a little bit darker than usual. Let me turn on the light and see what we got. Oh, they must have knew I was coming. It says, I see you, do not sleep here. Oh man, I love to sleep inside bandos. But yeah, it's really cool, as you can see. A lot of brickwork, a lot of fireplace work, everything still intact for the most part. We do have some vandalism in here, but as you can see, there we go. And also I heard this place is cursed too. Like this place had numerous owners and every single one of them got messed with and moved out. It could be because of legal reasons, because of money issues. It was like one big money pit here and they just moved out. And now it's come to this demolition time. So this place, sooner or later, probably within the next month, actually probably when this video comes out, this place will be completely demolished. Coming around the corner of this side too. I don't know what this room probably would have been. Maybe it would be like a little study room, maybe a little game room area. I'll try to bring up some before and after images if I can of this place and kind of just place them where they need to be placed. See what's going on outside. I can't peel back the curtain, but that's kind of what's going on. Got a little paper right there. And it looks like we got some upstairs too. I don't want to go up there just yet, but I will soon. Let's finish looking downstairs and see what we got. Over here on this side, it looks like we have maybe like a living room area. So guys, what we did, y'all, that is the front door. We just basically did one big loop around this house, and we ended up right here, right by the front door again. Looks like we have a little piano here. Does it still work? Some keys do work, actually. Those do not. Like somebody spray painted all over it too. And that's one thing I love about these southern homes. They don't disappoint with the fireplaces. Every single room inside this mansion has a fireplace. There you go right there, which proves my point. Look, here's another one. Every single room has one of these. And yeah, that is all wood burning, no propane here. But it looks like they probably moved this at one time. Like I brought it forward, all the brick and whatever's behind there. I can't really see it much. All right, so that's where we started from. We checked out every single room that we could on the first floor. I don't think I left anything untouched. They do have a stairwell right behind that wall, but we're not gonna take that one. Let's go up the main stairwell. Here we go in 3, 2, 1. See you guys on the flip side. Okay, y'all, I just found my favorite feature of this mansion. I'm a sucker for staircases, I'm a sucker for windows, but in this case, this mansion is the staircase. Watch this. We started off at floor 0.1, now we started off at 1.5. This is my favorite area of the mansion right here because it reminds me of like a little loft area. And then it leads up to story 2. Look, this is what I'm talking about. Can y'all see that? I love that feature. It's so open in this area, and that's one of the big reasons why I love it. So let's explore, see what we got left behind. And as you can tell, this place has been gutted to no end. There's no walls, nothing left behind except a really creepy story. What is this? Even this room has been gutted too. That's outside. We don't want to go outside. We want to step back in here. Oh, what is in here? What does TX2 mean? Did some graffiti artist write that, or did the workers? Who knows? One thing I do love about Florida is its palm trees, and this place is no exception. We do have quite a bit of those. And look, they even have these little floorboards. Actually, I think that's part of the wall. Yeah, look, it was look, these things were attached to the wall like this, boom, 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 and they went all the way up too. It's part of the wall. I wish we had some walls left in here so you can kind of see what the place looked like with it. But just like every other abandoned spot, you have to use your imagination. So let's do that. Check this out, y'all. Oh, we got some people outside playing foosball or frisbee. Yeah, they're playing frisbee out there. Look at that. See, this is what I'm saying, y'all. On the second floor, and guess what? We have another fireplace. I love that. And what do we have in here? This looks like a hallway, which leads to absolutely nowhere. Oh, you know what I love about this mansion, y'all? Hold on. Oh, talk amongst yourselves real quick. Hold on. This is what I love about the mansion. These windows right here. I'm a sucker for windows. I love windows like this. Kind of almost like a French style, I want to say. And I believe the style of this house is a Tudor mansion. It says open the next door. Is that what that says? Release. All right. Well, my question is, where did all these bricks come from? And what did they lead to? What is this? Where did they get this from? I'm wondering if this is the steps that they might have found outside. I'm not sure, but we can only speculate. And look, here's another room, but yet another, let me just peek through the wall real quick. Another fireplace right there. Can you believe it? Another one. It looks like they put like sheets over it or something. And look, can you believe it? Another fireplace right here. Too bad they got graffiti all over it. One thing I don't appreciate about abandoned places, this doesn't happen all the time, but it does happen sometimes, especially in a place like Jacksonville. Not the best of areas, kind of like in a poorish neighborhood. But this right here, it was a beautiful fireplace at one time, but unfortunately it is no longer. You are going to have to look past all of the graffiti that you see in this place, starting with the fireplace. And as you can see, and it's not, the graffiti is not that tasteful at all. Watch this. The graffiti is so bad here, I don't even know what that says. It's just a bunch of mumbo jumbo to me. And this right here, it's not even tasteful graffiti. Looks like somebody like got shot here or something. What do you say? An outline of where a body used to be. I wonder if they found a dead person in here. That's crazy. Look at that, huh? Why would they have this in here? Oh, now the story is adding up. And that's another thing I found out about this place. Another reason why they're demoing or trying to demolish the site, because they have so much bad history, so many bad spirits here, bad juju here is what I'm trying to say anyway. That's why they're going to demo it. This place is just bad news bears for the whole town of Jacksonville. So yeah, unfortunately, this place is not going to be any longer. By the time this video comes out, I would say this place would be totally demolished, unfortunately. All right, starting off here. This is floor 2, working our way up to story 2. What is going on up here?
Oh, nothing.
Just demolish the place, that's what.
Oh, what
Dude,
the?
like a swing.
Bro.
Cool.
You having a good time up there, Mo?
I'm just testing out the structural integrity of this place, that's all.
Oh, okay.
It's good. We haven't died yet.
Yeah, no, you haven't died yet. That's a good thing. Well, this must be the
I'm
attic.
like an engineer, so.
I was a mechanic. Not an engineer.
Yeah, I think this is the.
Be careful, be careful, be careful. No. Rick.
Oh,
Dude, that right there, that part is a
worse.
death trap. Just be very careful. Like, under those plywoods, dude, there's like almost no wood.
no wood?
Yeah, like,
You're gonna die.
You mean I almost died right there, bro?
you almost just died.
No.
Right there. I can see it.
Yeah, it's like.
Oh my God.
My foot actually went through the floorboard on the yeah.
Oh, I can see what you mean. Oh my God.
Yeah.
You almost died. I didn't even know.
I didn't film it, but Rick almost died.
Yeah.
He literally
Watch your step.
I guess, look, even here too.
Yeah. Jeez, Rick.
Dang.
Most warning animal, and as he's literally swinging on that.
Well, I tested the structural integrity of it. It's good.
Yeah.
Go test the structural
No,
integrity
I
there.
can see. You guys want to see how bad it is? Like, look at this. I'm gonna lift this up over here. Oh my God.
Yeah, look how bad that is.
That's like, you're going downstairs.
Yeah, you're gonna die.
Yeah. Should I stand on the plywood and see what happens? Should I stand on it and see what happens?
No.
I don't know if you should stand on it.
No.
Bro, it's about to fall through.
Bro, it's cracking, it's cracking. But what's under this one that you're standing on?
I don't know.
Standing on one too.
Yeah. That was pretty bad too.
Go. Oh, you gotta
Wow.
see my face only. All right. Yeah, that's pretty bad. That's really
Jeez.
That's working over there.
Right. I'm like the youngest person here. I'm gonna have to babysit you guys.
What is this Steve found in here?
It's like a ritual room.
It's a
That's
ritual
what we
room?
think.
Oh.
Like, it looks like it.
Looks like a turret to me.
I don't even want to walk through here.
I don't think you should.
It looks really thin.
This looks like a
Holes right there.
oh. This looks like a turret or some kind of spire for the mansion. One cool thing I noticed, y'all, look, you can see downtown Jacksonville right there. Such a beautiful sight. I might get some aerial footage and kind of fill it in here and show you. All right, y'all, that is the end of today's video. And remember, if you enjoyed this video, make sure you share it with your friends, smash the like button, and that's it. And leave a comment down below of what is your favorite room in this entire mansion. Thank you guys for so much for watching, and that is it. Y'all have a great day.
The Horace Mansion is empty today. Its history preserved only in records and in stories of those who remembered what happened there. Want to be a part of the story? Consider supporting the channel by a custom PayPal donation or become a channel member. You'll help make the next Explore possible and get your name in the credits, where it belongs. Links in the description box below. Thanks for watching.